Okay, guys, this is my first YouTube video, so I am a little bit nervous. I'm joking, I'm not nervous. You know, I'm true to this, not new to this, period. Okay, actually though, what was I gonna say? Hey guys, it's Jemila. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are from TikTok, so you know what I'm saying, what's good, what's good, what's good? We have some tea over here. Like, low-key, this is slanted, so I'm like trying to make sure it doesn't, you know, spill or anything because this is like very hot water. But today we're gonna be drinking raspberry tea. It's that time of the month. There's already honey in here. So, you know what I'm saying? Wait, actually, let me do a little ASMR. Ooh. This is giving like very cozy vibes. That's the vibe that I'm going for. You guys first sip. Actually, here, y'all go first. Bismillah. There you go. Delicious. Today we're gonna do a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie though, some of the questions that y'all were asking me, they were like actually like serious questions, and I don't think I could answer them in a Q&A like format video. Like, I'd have to film a whole video about them, so I'm not gonna answer every single question. But okay, let's get right into the video. So the first person asked, would you date outside of your religion? Baby, boy, I'm a Muslim girl. That's not possible. No, I would never date outside of my religion. I would be open to dating, or astaghfirullah. First of all, I'd be open to talking to somebody who recently reverted to Islam. But if you're not Muslim, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna work. The second person asked, what's your #1 song on Spotify? You guys, believe it or not, I don't listen to music, alhamdulillah. I feel like sometimes a little bit like on TikTok and stuff like that, but like actually listening to music, we don't do that no more. It's been like, I'd say a year, maybe a year and a half, so I don't have a #1 song on Spotify. This person asked, whose location do you have? That's a good question. Let's go check. Wait, find my iPhone. I have a lot of people's locations actually. Or a lot of people have my location, but it makes me feel safe because it's like if I was to get, you know what I'm saying, kidnapped, a lot of people will be able to find me. I have my younger sisters, my cousins. I have literally my whole family basically. I have my other cousins, my brothers. I have my friends, my 2 friends. I have my old roommate. I have both my old roommates actually. I have my older sisters. You know, I mean, basically everyone's because people trust me. Yeah, what can I say? No, I'm joking. This person asked, Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What are you looking for in your potential husband? That's a very good question, but like I always say, I don't answer these type of questions because I've had experiences in the past where I've told people, oh, this is the kind of husband I'm looking for, and then like they literally, you guys, they're trying to mimic the things that I said, like when I tell you down to the nitty gritty. So I just stopped. I always say that like when I find a guy that has the things that I'm looking for, I'm gonna know. Like, I don't have to tell you to be like, oh, I want you to open the door for me, and then now all of a sudden you start opening doors. Like, why are you doing that? So yeah, I'm gonna know when I find my mans, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? Okay, this person asked, how do you stay silent? What are your tips? I saw the TikTok you made on being a quiet person. Kindly elaborate. First of all, I'm not a quiet person. I'll be honest with you, I talk a lot. The video that I made was more so like in confrontational situations, or like situations where you feel triggered. One thing that did help me though was when I was in those situations, I'd always remind myself, like, think long term. And I'd always ask myself, like, the version of myself that I'm trying to be, like, would I engage in this type of discourse, or would I lash out, or would I say something disrespectful? And the answer to those things was always no. So I was like, okay, Jemila, have some decorum. Let things be, have some decorum, and just, you know, sometimes it's just better not to say anything at all. This person asked, how do I get over the heartbreak after ending a haram relationship? Ooh, child. To be honest, with me, like, I don't know about y'all, but something that I've noticed is when I try to do something, like when I'm trying, like, for example, if I'm stressed and I'm trying to get over, like, or I'm trying to not feel stressed, that causes me more stress. Like, that prolongs whatever negative feeling I'm trying to get over. So I feel like sometimes you just have to get through it. That's it. You have to experience it. If it lasts a year, it lasts a year. If it lasts 2 years, it lasts 2 years. You just have to feel it, but know that it will eventually go. Like, you're not going to be heartbroken forever. Feel your emotions. Like, it's very normal to feel heartbroken. If anything, it's like a testament of how much you cared for that person. So I think it's normal. And just accept it. Do things that make you feel better. Surround yourself with people that make you feel more grounded, you know, that make you feel loved and supported. But like, you have to go right through it, to be honest with you. I don't think there's like a trick to get over heartbreak. Break. I'm not gonna lie, I underestimated how much tea this can hold. This person asked, would you marry outside of your culture? Yes, I would. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. It would definitely be way easier if I married somebody who is like where I'm from or who's East African. But I'm not opposed to marrying somebody that's not from where I'm from. Okay, this person said, I would like to be in a relationship. I am single. Could you give me some tips? I'm single too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what tips you want me to give. Just wait until Allah says it's your time. That's the best advice that I got. What's your opinion on men having multiple wives? Like every time I do a Q&A, I get at least 2 people asking me, what's your opinion on men having multiple wives? No, like that's not going to happen. I don't know how many times I got to say this. If my man, bro, if he pulls up and he tells me, oh, I want a second wife, like he's only going to have one wife because I'm going to leave him. Like that's insanity. What? And that's, of course, like it's circumstantial. Like let's say that I wasn't able to have a kid, God forbid, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe then I'd be open to having that conversation. But like, don't you dare pull up talking about something. I want multiple. Like in this economy, to be honest with you, if a man pulled up and said this to me, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask myself. Clearly, I'm not buying the stuff that I need to be buying because I would, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to rinse them. You need to, you know, make sure you're using their money so they don't even think that they can afford a second wife. This person asked, how old do you want to be when you get married? I'm going to be honest. If I didn't have a biological clock, I wouldn't be opposed to getting married when I'm like 34. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a rush. But then again, you know, you have to think like for real. And yeah, but I don't really have a time frame. Like I'm not like, oh, I have to get married when I'm 27 or da-da-da. I think it's more so that when I meet the right person, I'm going to get married, inshallah. Okay, this person asked, how do you balance between prioritizing Islam, your deen, and work? To be honest with you, it's a struggle. I'll be honest. Especially if you live in the West, it's such a struggle. I get carried away all the time. I focus on my dunya too much. And then I experience something or I'll start feeling off. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And I know that it's because I'm not focusing on my deen as much as I should. And then like I literally work my way back. And then a few months later, I'll be in the same boat again. So our iman fluctuates, honestly, and you kind of have to give yourself grace, and you have to always have tawakkul and know that, you know, at the end of the day, it's Allah's mercy that's gonna get us into Jannah, and it's Allah's mercy that allows us to even like live another day so we could do better, inshallah. This person asked, what led you to becoming more religious? Usually, this is a deep question. Like, how am I gonna answer this in a Q&A? Like, this on its own, I could spend 30 minutes talking about. So I'm going to do a video and tell you guys about like my whole journey back to Islam and stuff like that. This person asked, is there a person you regret not giving a chance to get to know for marriage? I'm going to be honest, there's never been a situation where I regretted not giving a person a chance. I'll be honest with y'all. If anything, the only regrets I have is giving people a chance. Like certain people a chance because they didn't even deserve the chance, to be honest. When did you revert back to Islam? Back to Islam is funny. You know, I was always a Muslim, but I guess I found my way back to Islam like 2021. I would say, yeah, 3 years ago. This person asked, how do you maintain your 5 prayers? Because at times it can be hard. You see, I gotta film a whole video about this because it is hard. I think it's like I was very strategic about it. I'm not gonna lie, like going from not praying often to praying 5 times a day, and I made that switch in one day. But the thing is, like I was fixing the things that I needed to fix beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So like the last step that I needed to do was literally just start praying. Like I was working on my discipline because a big part of praying is, you know, having discipline. I was working on my tawakkul. I was also working on like getting to know Allah. I was reading about Allah and getting to know Him and how much He loves us and how much mercy He has. And yeah, I feel like after that, after working on these things, I felt like honestly, it hurt me more to not pray than to pray. Okay, this person asked thoughts on Suhoor Fest that's been blowing up on TikTok. Lots of mixed reactions. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For me, people can do what they want to do. I'm going to be honest with you. They could do whatever they got to do. If that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. For me personally, would I attend these kind of events? Where I am right now in life, I wouldn't. I just would feel a little off. I'm not going to lie. Just like the free mixing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to judge anyone because, I don't know, they did something differently than I did. And also, I remember like me a few years ago, I would have been right there with them. In fact, I'd have been looking around, where's the music at? You know what I'm saying? We gonna dance or not? Stop. Astaghfirullah, but you know what I'm saying? I don't judge them. Bless their heart. Have you written down your short and long term goals for your new channel? No, I'm just winging it. I'm joking. 10,000 subscribers next month. Every single person subscribe right now. I'm deadass. I'm looking at you. Subscribe right now. Think I'm playing with you? Yeah. 10,000 subscribers, period. My goal is honestly just to create content that speaks to me, content that is true to who I am. That's really all it is. I feel like success will come. You know, if you stay consistent, you do what you got to do, the success will come. Next question is, what's your favorite go-to perfume right now? That's a very good question. You guys, I actually stopped wearing perfume. And believe it or not, I stopped wearing perfume like 2 months ago. It's low-key kind of hard because I like smelling scumdily yum. So it's just like, it's hurting me and my homegirl. But, you know, it is what it is. But I will say, let me tell y'all some of my favorite perfumes, though. Definitely Good Girl. On My Way, is that what it's called? On My Way, I think Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani, On My Way. I also like the Kayali, the one with lychee, what is it called? It's the pink one. I don't know. I like that one too. It smells delicious. This person said, are your parents reasonable or strict? I would say my parents are reasonable, like overall, especially now that we're older. Like, what are they going to tell us? But when we were younger, they were strict about different things. Like, my mom was strict about Islam and my dad was strict about like school and, you know what I'm saying? So they were strict about different things. A lot of people actually asked about the hijab. There were like 3 or 4 people that asked about my hijab and how, like, whether I feel safe wearing the hijab in America. To be honest, for the most part, I do feel safe. Maybe it's the area that I live. I'm not gonna lie, like, current political climate has fostered a more like hostile environment for us Muslims, especially those of us who are visibly Muslim, but nothing that's like too crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember right around like October, November, like I went to the grocery store and everyone was staring at me. I was like, oh my God, it takes one person to mess everything up. So I was a little bit concerned. But after that, I would say I haven't really experienced nothing like that, to be honest with you guys. It's been pretty chill. Okay, this person asked, how excited or nervous are you to be filming your first YouTube video? Oh my... I'm so nervous. Like... No, I'm joking. Honestly, I was nervous in the beginning. Do you know what it is? It's like YouTube is so serious. If y'all could see the setup, like my TikTok videos versus YouTube, this is like a setup for real. Like, I'm gonna have to clean up, you know, remove my big light, all that kind of stuff. Like, my camera's on a box. This is a proper setup, you know what I mean? So I feel like YouTube just feels more serious. And with TikTok, I kind of like kikied my way into, you know, where I'm at right now. But with YouTube, I feel like I'm gonna have to be more intentional. I'm excited. I'm kind of aware that like YouTube is a little different. It's a little bit more serious than TikTok, I would say. Are you making a gaming video like COD videos? Darling, I haven't played COD in like 5 months. What? No. What's your favorite food? What comes to mind at this very second is chicken noodle soup. Now I'm gonna go to my Discord, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna answer the questions that my TikTok people have asked me. Who is the one person you look up to in your life or was in your life? Don't have to go too much into detail with the answer, up to you though. Okay, so a person I look up to right now. Y'all probably thinking like I'm about to say my mom, my dad, whatever. I mean, I do look up to them, bless their heart. But one person I look up to this very second, I'm not gonna lie, is Jackie Aina. And I'm gonna tell you guys why it's her. I've noticed that I've never seen nobody like on social media that has as much integrity and that establishes boundaries and will literally not budge. I've never seen anything like this on social media. And me, as somebody who's new to this whole like social media thing, I respect that so much. And it makes me feel like you can practice like self-preservation while pursuing like content creation. If you could talk to anyone to pick their brain, who would it be and what would your question be? Who would I want to talk to right now? Everything that's coming to my mind is political. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Honestly, I don't know. If you could live a year all over again, what year would you pick and why? When I was 17. I don't know what year that was, but I was living my best life. I felt like 17 is such a sweet age because you're young, but like it's like you're about to be an adult, but you're not really an adult. So it's like you're reaping all the benefits of being an adult without the responsibilities that come with being an adult. So I remember I was living my best life. Like I was telling my mom, you know, I'm 17, I could do what I want to do, but it's like you know, if something happened to me, my mom's coming with me to the hospital. Does that make sense? Okay, this person asked, this is from TikTok, by the way. They said, last question, who's the best mod? My TikTok moderators. Listen, the thing is, if I answer this question, y'all gonna be in your feelings and you're gonna be like, whatever. I thought I was the best mod. I love all of you guys. Shout out to all of you guys. I will say this though, different mods are good at different things. You know, there has been a mod that's been promoted, and you know, he is an elite employee. I'm not gonna lie, and he is now my manager. I actually tell him he's my manager, bless his heart. So, you know, shout out to you, Eliasa. You know who you is. But I'm not gonna lie, all my mods are amazing. Well, I'm very grateful for all of you guys. Y'all be doing your big one. Okay, favorite genre of movies, shows, and books. Romance. I'm not gonna lie, let me tell you, a good romantic book, movie, show, I can't even, let me tell you, it be doing things to me. It be not that way, though, stuff a lot, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what would you do if you woke up one day and switched places with a celeb? I swear to God, I'd cry. I'd ask God, please put me back into my body, because ain't no way. I don't want to be a celebrity. Oh, hell no. I'd just be praying all day like, please, God, please. Especially imagine the celebrity's not Muslim. Well, damn. Actually, the first thing I'll do is I'll go to the mosque and I'll take my shahada. Yeah. Now everyone's going to be everywhere. They're going to be like, oh my God, Miley Cyrus is a Muslim? Yep. Yes, she is. Okay, so the next person asked, your favorite day of the week. My favorite day of the week is definitely Friday. I'm not gonna lie, just decompress. You feel good, you know. It's Jum'ah, and I always try to like do something every single Friday. Like I'll get ready, or I'll like wear Abaya. Even if I'm staying at home all day, I'll just try to make myself feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's Jum'ah. How do you deal with fake friends? I've had a lot of fake friends, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie. There have been situations where I've been a fake friend. You know, I'm not just gonna like call people out. I think just distance yourself, to be honest with you. The best thing you could do for yourself, honestly, is learn how to be by yourself, so that you don't have to keep engaging, or you don't have to keep spending time with people that don't serve you and that are fake, just because you don't want to be by yourself. Have you ever met a fan in real life? If so, tell us your experience. Girl, I don't got fans. What? That's crazy. A fan is, let me tell you, actually though, I wouldn't consider him a fan though, or I wouldn't consider him a fan. I remember when I hit 100K, I was at a graduation and these girls came up to me and they're like, congratulations on 100K. And I was like, that's so crazy, because I hit 100K yesterday. So I was like, were you watching my live yesterday when we were celebrating? So I was like, oh my God, like that's so nice. And then there was also this other guy at that same graduation. He came up to me and he said, I watch you on TikTok, can you give me your number? I said, ooh sir, that's like, I'm not comfortable. I was like, I don't feel comfortable, because I mean, why would you ask me for my number? You know what I'm saying? Also, I think he was like trying to talk to me or whatever, because the way he came up, he was like, oh, you're so beautiful, this is. I was just like, astaghfirullah. What's the main thing that made you wear your hijab? Girl, I realized how short life is. I really thought about it. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even during COVID and stuff, you hear this person passed, 17-year-old, 19-year-old. I'm hearing 12-year-old, 6-year-old. I'm like, huh? I said, damn, we really could die any day. I was like, nah, you better, you know what I'm saying? You better do better today, because you don't even know if tomorrow is guaranteed. So I think that's one of the main things that made me like tighten up. Is because I realized like life is actually short. Like it's we don't got a lot of time on this earth. So I kept saying tomorrow, but then once it hit me that tomorrow is not guaranteed, and that even having today is a privilege, because some people didn't even have it today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to take advantage of those things. And then I also realized like life is a test, and that we're here to be tested. And of course it's difficult. Like if it wouldn't be a test if it wasn't difficult. Like we'd all make it to Jannah if it wasn't difficult. So I feel like once I started understanding these things, then I was like, okay, I have no option but to wear the hijab. You guys, that is it. This is the end of the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You know, let's try to get to 10K ASAP. And yeah, you know, what is it? Not tap the screen. Subscribe, like, comment. Is that subscribe? Comment, like, comment, like, and subscribe. Comment, share, like. I don't know, bro. What they be saying? Comment and like this video. Like and comment, bruh. What they say? Share this video. They don't say share, do they? Subscribe, like, and comment. Yes, subscribe, like, and comment, you guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. You have to stop. When I start crying, oh my makeup, can you actually get out? This is the worst case.